Hello everyone, I'm ZenithCorps, and today we're back with more Minecraft content. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we have an update video for the Model Trains mod for Minecraft. Just recently, version 1.2 of this mod has finally released. I know it's taken me a really long time to get here, but I'm finally done. Sorry it took so long, but this is hard to make, okay? With this update though, we have support for survival mode creations, crafting recipes, and more. So, without further ado, let's go into what this update brings to the mod. I'm not going to be going back to the beginning and explaining how the mod works. If you want to know that, you can find the link on screen now or in a card if you're on mobile. And that'll take you back to the original video we did last year at Christmas time, so more or less 10 months ago or something now, when we first released this mod. There's also going to be another update in time for Christmas on this mod, so don't worry, I'll do better this time around. Anyways, the first things first, we have basic crafting recipes available for all the tracks. Straight track can be made simply by putting rail into a crafting table, and you're going to get 4 straight tracks out. Turning tracks are made using this pattern here. It's an L, it can go either direction. You're going to get 12 model tracks, not rails, that's a mistake on my part. And that's because you use 3 rails here, so you're going to get 4 for each rail. Then if you want to make more trains, you're going to need this. Ladies and gentlemen, the 3D printer is a new item introduced in this update. It's made using the recipe you can see here with lapis lazuli, coal, and redstone. This will get you a 3D printer which when placed in the world looks like this. The 3D printer is how you can make all trains in this mod. First, you're going to need some tools: clay, rose red, lapis lazuli, and cactus green. And then we open up our inventory here. You can see here we have all the trains that are available to be crafted, name scrolling, and we can have the black carriages here. We'll get onto that later. To craft a train, it's really easy. You have to just put the items in that are necessary for the train, and this is dependent on the train you want to craft. Because I want to make the steam engine, I'm going to put 2 clay in, that's what it takes, and make sure you have the train that you want selected in the bars on the right. Just remember to check that. I've made the mistake of not doing it before. It's silly and kind of embarrassing. Then click the print button. And there we go, the printing starts. This process goes on for about 2 minutes. The good news is you guys are watching this in a video, so probably it's going to be about 10 seconds for you, or less. But while this prints, we're going to talk about the train carriages. Previously, you could choose different colors of train carriages, and you'd get them. But now, with this new update and this new version of the mod, we're pleased to introduce the new train carriages, which can be colored one of 125 different colors, which you choose entirely on your own. In the 3D printer, once again, you will need clay to craft these. I'm going to leave 2 in here, or 4. It doesn't really matter how many clay you put in. But when we start putting red, green, and blue dye in, you can see things start to change. You can see how the train gets lighter, or different colors, as I add items in. Any number between 1 and 5 red, green, and blue dye can be used for each train, with 5 being the maximum, resulting in a fully white carriage. This is RGB, and it does use the logic straight from it. The more red you add, the more red it will be. This is exactly like a color wheel if you've ever used any kind of image editing software before, and if you want to use colors from that to decide how to make it, that would not be a bad option. If you have just 1 red or 1 of any of the dyes in there, it's treated as though it's 0. You must have at least 1 in order to craft the train, but you can have more than 1 if you want it to affect the color. So we're going to make our green carriage here and print that off. I'm going to print some trains from my model set here, and then I'll be back with you guys when we're done. And we're back. The printing on my first 2 is finished. You can see it's made the little train there, and that's how you know it's done. That last one's going to finish up, but if we look in here, we've got our train engine, 1 carriage, another carriage, and as this last one comes to a finish, we get our caboose. There's one more thing we're going to need in order to make these trains run. That is, of course, the train controller. That recipe is seen here with straight model track, stone, and redstone. This is a relatively easy one to make, so yeah. If you want to rotate any of the model tracks ever, that is totally easy to do. You can take any model track, place it into a crafting table, and you'll get the rotated equivalent of that. There's no item texture changes yet, maybe next update, but the track has changed and it will appear differently when you place it in the world. Now that we've made our trains, we can of course put them into the train controller, and you can see once again that the colors that I've applied are going to transfer onto the train. Whatever colors you put in are the colors that you are going to get in the real world. And our train can go. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Model Trains Mod version 1.2 is here. It's finally live and includes colorable trains, crafting recipes, and the 3D printer. Stay tuned next time for more Minecraft videos and more on the Model Trains mod. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great day.